everyone, this is Emily Rush, and this is my audio recording for week 2. I decided to teach about the 4 P's of marketing, and those are product, price, place, and promotion. The first one is product, and the product should be a high quality. So in family life education, the product is the behavior that the participant or the client wants to adopt. So if they want to have a happier marriage, then that's the product, is a happier marriage. So the price, there's a lot more than just the simple price that goes into to family life education. So there is the cost of the program, which is kind of a given, but there's also the cost of time and energy, transportation, childcare, and the cost of interest, like if they are sacrificing some of their free time or some time for doing hobbies or whatever. So that's a price that should be paid, and that's kind of similar with many other kinds of businesses and things that cost people money to run. And if a program demands more than an audience is willing to give, then the audience will diminish. So if the program, I think that applies to not just like the price of a program, but like not just the dollar price of a program, but the price of what effort is put into the program. So if you are having to travel 3 hours to see a family life educator, then that's a price that's too demanding, or that could be too demanding for somebody to be willing to pay. So the program might diminish. And the other part of that, and that kind of goes along with the place, which is the 3rd P. But back to price, we'll go back to place in a second. But as far as price, the last thing I have written for price is some suggestions as to how to help people if you have cost for a program, and that it could be providing a sliding pay scale, free child care, and asking people how much, like being direct and asking the question of how much they are willing to pay. So one example for providing a sliding scale, here in Minnesota they have ECFE, Early Child and Family Education. And that's kind of a program that runs on a sliding scale, and it's been proven to be real successful, and I think that's part of it, is because it's a sliding scale, so those who are making a lot of money can benefit from it, and those who are not making a lot of money, who can't afford other things, can also benefit from the program. Anyway, so our next P is place. So many people like to meet a common ground for family life education. For example, a community center, a library, and there's also been a lot of interest in take-home help, where families can receive help from where they are or in their homes using new technology. I think that's one thing that's kind of stood out to me in a few of the chapters from this class, is that technology is becoming more and more utilized in the world think that's important for us to keep up on as we continue our education even after graduation and everything. I think it's I think a lot of people are going to the internet for help, and so this is important that we have good information out there for people to benefit from. And the fourth P is promotion, and the book mentions that advertising or word of mouth is what promotion is. Personal communication and word of mouth are the most effective types of promotion. When I read this, I thought immediately of missionary work and how missionary work is so effective and how the church is growing so much. And I think that's because we have in our church people going, spend 24 hours a day, all of their time focused on spreading the gospel by word of mouth and personalized communication. And I think that that's not the gospel's growing because it's God's work, but I also think that God knows the best ways to do things, and that's why we do missionary work the way we do. The church has had a big push for sharing the gospel through social media, and the book also mentions mass communication, radio endorsements, etc., as effective ways of promotion following after the word of mouth way of promotion. So I just thought that was interesting as well, because it just kind of helps me to remember what are the most effective ways of promotion. So that is the end of my audio presentation.